Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com. That's Brantley Gilbert with Whenever We're Alone. And I just did this because I wanted to do a Brantley Gilbert song. Standard tune, capo fret 3. And there's a little... best way to explain this, kind of a natural feel that goes along with this. Don't overanalyze every little string because Brantley Gilbert's not overanalyzing it. Get the key parts, which is the hammer-ons within the chords. You'll see what I mean. Fret 3 on the E, mute the A, which you'll probably naturally do. Open D, open G, 3rd fret B. And when he starts, he's doing like kind of an exaggerated slow drag upstroke. And he hammers on to the 2nd fret on the G string. Make sure you hear the, but strum all the way up. And then strum, high E, and then B, G. So we have. Then 3B, 2 on the low E, and you're going to strum and hammer on your middle finger to the 2nd fret G. A lot of hammer-ons with the chords, and those are the things you want to do in here. If you hit a couple extra strings, as long as your chord changes are in the right spot tempo-wise, that's what matters. So on that one, we'll strum, hammer, B, G, E. So we have, and then 1, 2, 3 on the strings. Oh, actually no. Hammer, 2, 3, 1, and then he goes. Those things are critical. Those are what I'm talking about. Open A, hammer to the 2nd fret. Open D, upstroke on the open G. So that's used in Sweet Home Alabama from Leonard Skinner. So we have. And then back to the start chord, but down. You can down strum that. You don't have to upstroke it. And just repeat that one. Oops. Cool part. Open A, 2nd fret D, and hammer onto the 2nd fret D. And you're also hitting the 2nd fret G. And then hit the G and D, and then open A with it, and then hit the D and G. I'm barring that with my first finger, by the way, and I'm hammering to the 5th fret. And then picking the 2nd fret D and G again, and then hitting the D and G again, hammering to the 5th fret. So. When you hammer, make sure that the finger that you're hammering with doesn't accidentally get in the way on the next string down and mute it out. And then lift it off and hit 2, 2, D and G. And pull off to opens, or on the D string, and then start it over. Or oops. That's kind of the main gist of what's going on. There's a spot where we'll change going to that A chord where you hammer on. You'll just hammer it and let it ring. And he'll go. Cool part. Hit A, open, 2nd fret D, hammer to the 5th fret, pull off to the 3rd fret, and pull that off to an open. And then pick the 2nd fret D and the 2nd fret G. Such a cool part right there. Those are the icings that create guitar players' style and feel. Those are the things I want you to get out of this lesson. Very, very creative and catchy. And then it's just really smooth here. He's hitting the 2nd fret A. And then goes open A, 2nd fret D and G, and then hit the open A, 2nd fret D again. I'm trying to remember, it's what we did before. Yeah, hammer 5, pull to the 3. Or hammer 5, pull to 3, pull to open. And then you just start it back over on that initial chord we started with. So the key things I want you guys to see is not so much the little things, it's the things that are really adding the character. It's like this, back to this, and this. Oops. Not even oops, I hit the B, you can do that as well. Really beautiful chords in here. Brantley Gilbert, Whenever We're Alone. Like I said, I randomly picked this out of a hat. I seriously have a hat, you guys, and I put like 1,000 little tabs with song names and I just grab. Just kidding. If you have questions, let me know. What I want you to get out of this lesson is, like I said, it's the little things, the hammers within the chords. By hammers, it's slang for hammer on. I had someone inbox me the other day and say, I was following you until you said hammer pull. Just a shorter way of saying it. Hammer on is a lower number going to a higher, picking and slamming it. Pull off is the opposite, a higher going to a lower. And a combination hammer on pull off is, say you pick a 2, hammer on and pull it off. And there's double hammers, there's lots. So I'll be careful with the slang. All right, yo, for shizzle. For shizzle. All right, standard tune, capo fret 3, and you'll be pretty much rocking this out like Brantley Gilbert. If you have questions, let me know. I'd be glad to clear it up for you. And make sure you subscribe, man. Once you subscribe to this channel, send me your favorite songs. I'll get them for you where these bands are playing them. Get the tunings right. When it has a capo, show you where it's at, which fret. And of course, if you're a girl and say it's too low for your voice, you can always take that capo, move it up a whole step or whatever, or a step and a half. Put it on fret 5. Play the same chordings you would play. Keep in mind with the capo, you can't play behind it. So this capo, in essence, really becomes your opens. Anywhere you put it is open. So the next fret is fret 1. Okay? That used to confuse me back in the day. 80s kid growing up playing primarily rock and metal. I loved it all, but capos weren't used really in that style of music. Check out my channel, man. I got some a lot of Brantley Gilbert, Luke Bryan, Keith Urban, Little Big Town, Rascal Flatts, Garth Brooks, George Strait, Hank Williams Jr., Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, John Denver. Just check it. There's a little bit for everybody on my channel, and that's kind of my mindset when I did it. I want to be the one-stop shop. All right, so once you subscribe, send me your favorite songs. My email is rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. And if you want to personalize your lessons and take lessons from a private teacher that's a professional, hit me up. My Skype name is Rockin' Guitar Lessons. It's $50 an hour or $25 for a half hour. And nothing is going to get you faster results than taking personal lessons. And I know how to get results out of my students. I've been doing it for 20 years, and it's all I've done. It hasn't been a part-time job for me. It's how I've provided for my family, is strictly teaching guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, and my wife teaches vocals. So if that fits your budget, hit me up. Only add me on Skype if you're going to be doing the lessons. All my Skype students from the United States and across the world are my students, and it makes it easier for me that way. If you need to get a message relayed to me, you guys know how to do that. Inbox me on my YouTube channel, leave it in the comment section, or rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. If you'd like to make a donation to this channel, my PayPal email is tvxpunk@aol.com. Your donations are much appreciated. It gets me one step closer to being exclusive. I have so many pages of requests, and if I can spend even more time out here, I'll get to them even faster. I love doing this, man. I like helping people get better on the instrument, and I love it when someone says, you know, am I teachable? Can I even learn? It becomes a challenge in my mind. Yes, and it really depends on a couple things. You, for one, but the teacher, the person instructing you, and how he breaks it down and explains it to you. And I'm kind of a common sense guy. I'm not a big theory book guy. I can teach theory, but you don't have to know theory to be a good musician and a good guitar player. Alan Holdsworth doesn't even... I don't know if you know who he is, but look him up. He's one of the sickest guitar players out there, man. Eddie Van Halen's another one. Dimebag Darrell's another one. So it's all about how it's taught, and yeah, subgrouping and just different concepts. Alright guys, I'm out. I'll talk to you later. Brantley Gilbert, whenever we're alone, per request of the gross dude. Alright guys, later. Remember that part? Swing your partner around, around. Swing your partner around, around. Throw them from the roof to the ground. Swing that partner, make him hit the ground. Just kidding. Let's get back into the essence of the song. The emotion of it.